year ahead. They're expected to deliver a total of 20,000 vehicles this year, double that next year. Shares are up more than 40% since the IPO. Bob Bassani, I'll go back to you for more on this one. It's obviously all about the delivery numbers, right?
Yeah, it's a wing and a prayer story. It's based on the story that EVs are inevitable, and this company has some particular first mover advantages, perhaps even over Tesla. So the story is pretty simple. They're targeting SUVs, and they're targeting light trucks. That's a very interesting market to target. They also have, some people feel, a first mover advantage in commercial electric vehicle vans. That's a very interesting space to work in. So they're not just doing mass-produced cars. They have a very targeted, specific audience that they're looking at. They're also vertically integrated. They've got manufacturing, powertrain, in-house software, in-house batteries as well. That's a big advantage as well. They're going to control the whole supply chain. Just don't ask me about the valuation. You mentioned 120. This went to 180 a little while ago. It's back down to 120. They're going to lose money not just this year. They're going to lose money probably for the next several years. So nobody's, doing any PE multiples on this company. And it came down along with all of the other speculative tech stocks. So there you go. The question isn't whether they're going to do well. They'll do fine. It's like even Kathy Wood's criteria. She's right. The direction is right. Disruptive technology. But how much are you willing to pay for it? That's what people are debating right now. Yeah. And remember, 180 a little while ago, now down to 120.
112 as we talk here. I think 106 was its opening price that day. Gina, the truck is getting rave reviews. So for sure, this is a beautifully made vehicle. Would you be a buyer of the stock?
No, we're staying far away from this, Kelly. I mean, if you look at the outlook relative to where Tesla came out, when they came out, nobody was really kind of invested in making EV stocks. Now everybody is invested in making EV stocks. You have Volkswagen, you have Ford, you have, Toyota. There's a lot more competition, at least in the mass market. Now, I agree with Bob that the commercial space, they could definitely have a first mover advantage, but Ford is basically flexing their muscles on brands. Ford F-150 EV is going to be a killer in the market. And so, I think that the valuation just cannot be supported, knowing that there are so many traditional makers that are basically flexing into this space really hard.
Absolutely. So staying away from it now. They're a $12 loss. That is on a GAAP basis, and a company always, kind of wants to strip it out differently. But still, deliveries will be something everyone's watching for next week, and perhaps reviews as more of those pile in as well. Gina, we'll leave it there. Thank you, Gina Sanchez. Bob Bassani, we really appreciate your time today as well.